All right, now, you know what time of the week it is? It's time for that Bleach review. Chapter 677, Horn of Salvation 2. Now, I'm going to talk about what I liked about this chapter. I gotta say, even though it was still pretty fucking short, I like the fact that, you know, Bach is legitimately taking Ichigo as a threat, so all the Ichigo bashers can finally, you know, calm down just a tad. You know, all the nerds over here talking about how he can't fight and da-da-da-da-da. And I know this is like the third week in a row that I brought this up. However, it's been going on for years. The Ichigo bashing's been going on for fucking years. And I ain't gonna stand for it. I gotta bring it to light. So now, you know, as Bleach bashers tend to have happen to them, they tend to get proven wrong around every week now, because that's just the kind of year 2016 is shaping up to be. 2016 is the year where I've been proven right and everybody's been proven wrong, and that's just how it is. I said Batman v Superman sucked, it was gonna suck, and it did suck. I said Civil War was gonna be 10 times better, and it was 10 times better, probably more, probably 20 times better. And I said Ichigo was gonna prove all these nerds wrong, and then he did. So, with that being said, looking forward to that Bankai next week. Very interesting how Bach's toying with him now, but he's taking him seriously. He activated the Almighty. To be quite honest, the Ichigo supporter that I am, I did not expect Bach to take that Getsuga Sero thing so seriously, which only shows how powerful that fucking thing is. Which only shows how powerful Ichigo is now. I am wondering, will Bach use Yamamoto's Bankai to test this kid? Because I feel like, you know, he's had that thing for quite a while, and I know probably a lot of people have forgotten that he had it because he took that shit away. Like, I think I made a review on Yamamoto's death in 2012. Holy shit! So that was like, it may be 13, but I think it was 2012. So that's like 4 years ago already. Jesus Christ. So yeah, if you don't remember that, that's cool. But I'm pretty sure he's going to be doing that soon. As soon as he goes, he's like, all right, you know, I can see him, you know, being a smug asshole, like, well, it's time to meet Bankai with Bankai. Now, I find it interesting he's got all those traps set up just to fuck with Ichigo. And he has the audacity to say some shit like, well, you know, no parent would want to kill their children while they're despairing. That's just too cruel. What a sadistic fuck. But I really enjoyed this chapter. It was still pretty short, you know, not really much for me to review in a video personally, because I mean, I don't know what else I could say outside of, you know, looking forward to that Bankai next week. Ichigo's strong as fuck. He's proven all the haters wrong. The whole grain of sand speech was pretty cool because, you know, he's pretty much saying, you know, son, you can go from different possibilities, but it's all within my scope. You know, you can change this, you can do this, you can do that, but you're only jumping from grain to grain to grain. But I like Ichigo's resolve because it doesn't really feel fake because it's actually been built up. His resolve's been broken over and over and over again throughout the entire series. And now it's finally come to a head and he's like, no, not this time, son. I'm used to despair, and I'm gonna kick it in the teeth like I always do. And it didn't really feel fake because for years, despair's been dragging this kid down. Even when he gets it back, you know, when he gets his resolve back, he still gets fucked over by despair. But he's saying, no, I ain't gonna let it happen this time. And I can respect that. As a man who's been through quite some things in his life, that's the attitude you gotta take. You gotta look at life in the eye and you say, fuck you. But I don't know how that turned into a speech about me. But anyway, this chapter was pretty solid. And I'm looking forward to that Bankai design last week because we all know we've been looking forward to this Bankai since, you know, Ichigo's drawn his sword, since he got his new Zangetsus, and since he's been kicking ass with his Shikai. He's been kicking more ass with his Shikai than he's ever kicked ass with his old Shikai. So we've all been waiting, and now we're finally getting it. We're finally getting Ichigo's Bankai. And I'm thinking that's, like I said before, Yuya's gonna match it with Yamamoto's Bankai just to fuck with him. And we're also gonna, I guess that'll also show us how strong the kid's gotten. So, that's my thoughts on this chapter. I'm not sure how else to flesh it. I'm not sure how else to flesh it out, really. I mean, you know, I already discussed the traps and everything, so yeah, you know, it's cool the Almighty's been activated again. Like I said, I didn't really expect it to happen so soon, but the stakes aren't high in Bleach right now, and I'm really enjoying it. People say that, you know, Bleach always goes down when Ichigo's the focus, but I disagree. I've been enjoying these chapters more than I've been enjoying the chapters that focus on other characters, and I like the other characters, and I like the other chapters, but Ichigo is the main character for a fucking reason. So, that's my review.